Now the next topic is trigonometric function of 3 alpha. As we done in previous topic, we find the formula of sine 2 alpha, sine cos 2 alpha and tan 2 alpha. Now we will find the formula of sine 3 alpha, sine cos 3 alpha in the same manner. Number 1, that is sine 3 alpha. That can be written as, and we can replace also alpha by beta by 2 alpha. Or we can write it as alpha plus 2 alpha. Now it is the form sin A plus B. So it becomes sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Now we have to find the expression in the sine form. So we replace cos 2 alpha by, that is 1 minus 2 sin square alpha, and sin 2 alpha by 2 sin alpha cos alpha by using the formula of sin 2 alpha. So we get sin alpha minus 2 sin cube alpha plus 2 times sin alpha into cos square alpha. Now there is again cos square alpha, so we will replace it by 1 minus sin square alpha to convert all the terms in sine form. That is, we get 1 minus sin square alpha. So we get sin alpha minus 2 times sin cube alpha plus 2 sin alpha minus 2 sin cube alpha. So we get, that is 3 sin alpha minus 4 sin cube alpha. Therefore, sin 3 alpha is equal to 3 sin alpha minus 4 sin cube alpha. So this is the formula for sin 3 alpha. In the same manner, we will derive the formula for cos 3 alpha. That is, again we will write cos of 2 alpha plus alpha or alpha plus 2 alpha. So we will get cos A plus B, that is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So we will convert all the term in the form of cos. So we will replace cos 2 alpha by 2 cos square alpha minus 1 and sin 2 alpha by 2 sin alpha cos alpha. So here we get 2 cos cube alpha minus cos alpha minus 2 sin square alpha into cos. So we will get cos 3 alpha is equal to 2 cos cube alpha minus cos alpha minus 2 cos alpha into sin square alpha. So we get 2 cos cube alpha minus cos alpha minus 2 cos alpha 1 minus cos square alpha. So we get 2 cos cube alpha minus cos alpha minus 2 cos alpha plus 2 cos cube alpha. So we get 4 cos cube alpha minus 3 cos alpha. Therefore, cos 3 alpha is equal to 4 cos cube alpha minus 3 cos alpha. That is the formula for cos 3 alpha. So in sin 3 alpha we get 3 sin alpha minus 4 sin cube alpha, and in this form we get 4 cos cube alpha minus 4 sin, in this 4 cos cube alpha minus 3 cos alpha. Now it is a turn to find out the value of tan 3 alpha. That is tan 2 alpha plus alpha. If we take here sin 3 alpha or cos 3 alpha, it will make so complicated to derive this formula. So here we are using the addition formula of tan. That is tan A plus B. It gives tan A plus tan B over 1 minus tan A into tan B. So we get tan 2 alpha is in the form of alpha tan, that is 2 tan alpha over 1 minus tan square alpha plus tan alpha over 1 minus 2 tan alpha over 1 minus tan square alpha into tan alpha. So we get 2 tan alpha by taking the LCM plus tan alpha minus tan cube alpha over 1 minus tan square alpha minus 2 tan square alpha. So we get 1 minus tan square will be cancelled out, that is tan 3 alpha is equal to 3 tan alpha minus tan cube alpha over 1 minus 3 tan square alpha. Therefore tan 3 alpha is this, and we have to get from here cot 3 alpha by reversing the value of tan alpha, that is 1 or tan 3 alpha. So we will get 1 minus 3 tan square alpha over 3 tan alpha minus tan cube alpha. So dividing by tan cube alpha, this is the largest value, by denominator and numerator. 1 by tan cube alpha is cot cube alpha, 3 over tan alpha is cot alpha, 3 cot alpha over 3 over tan square alpha is 3 cot square alpha minus tan cube over tan cube is 1. So cot 3 alpha is that is cot cube alpha minus 3 cot alpha over 3 cot square alpha minus 1. So this is the formula of cot 3 alpha that is also derived from with the help of tan 3 alpha. So these are the formula for tan 3 alpha, sin 3 alpha, cos 3 alpha and cot 3 alpha.